Howdy crafty friends, it's Cheri and I'm back in the craft camper for another edition of Will It Crank. So today's yarn that we're going to use for this edition of Will It Crank is from Lion Brand, and it's a yarn that I have not tried. I have knitted with this brand of yarn, but not this weight of yarn. It's the Re-Respun 100% polyester recycled yarn from Lion Brand. I've used the chunky weight I'm actually working on a blanket still. I've been working on it for a long time. I'm hand knitting one with this yarn in a bulky weight yarn. This is a 4-weight yarn. And this is a huge skein of yarn, guys. I got it on sale at Joann's, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and try it. We'll see how it does. It is machine washable, gentle cycle, and tumble dry low, it says. But it's a 4-weight. It's 10 ounce net weight. So 658 yards. That's 602 meters. It's a lot of yarn. Now, it's a different kind of a feel, guys. It is soft. But since it's recycled, you know, it has a little bit more of that acrylic-y feel. I will give you my thoughts before we get started. I'm thinking, now you can see what that looks like as a 4-weight. You know, it's a pretty good, that's a pretty decent 4. I would say it's a 4. It maybe feels a little thinner. So I'm hopeful that it will work, but I'm not sure how elasticy it'll be. So the machine might hate it. My thought is that I'll probably get so far into it and I might have to weight it, but we'll see. It smells good, guys. And it's awesome that it's recycled. So that, you know, using up some of the plastics that are in our world, which, you know, we're living with lots of them. So, yeah, it's kind of a nice thing. It says reduce, reuse. This yarn is made from recycled plastics, keeping bottles and other waste out of our oceans and our landfills. So I love that idea, guys. So let's get the machine down on the table, get it all cranked down, get it all clamped down, and let's get into it. All right, we're using the Sentro 48. I've got it all clamped down to the table. I've got a really nice center pull here, so I'm going to leave the wrapper or the skein band on here while I crank. So let's get this cast on and see how it knits up. Okay, are you ready for the verdict? This one was a shocker for me, guys. I am not going to lie. Let me show you how it turned out. You can see that's 130 rows. It's a pretty sizey hat. You can see it's a little more rustic in the way that it knits up because the yarn doesn't have as much give, but I kind of like it. Now, and you'll also notice it's got that halo or that fuzz, and then every so often you'll have like little white pills of like recycled stuff or whatever, and it is just a little rough. I'll try it on here in a minute, but to compare it to Lion Brand Heartland, which I love that shiny sheen, you can see how this has got that shine or that sheen, and see how the stitches are more even, and this has got that rustic look. I think of it as like a rustic look, the way that it knits up, but I kind of like it. And I have to say, I really like the colors that are available in this. Let me try it on and we'll see how the fit is. Just a moment. Okay, I kind of like it, guys. I kind of like it. You can see how the stretch on it is and how it's just a little more. Now, this is only 130 rows. You know, it's very beanie-esque. That's the way I generally make the hats. Not a huge brim. You could add more rows, get more brim. Like right now, because of the polyester, if I do that, it kind of slides just a little bit. So I think in the future I'll make just a few more rows. I might do another 10, so I might go 140 on this. I think I did the math, and it I think I might be able to get 3 out of one skein. So let me switch back to my other hat and we'll see how it keeps its shape too. Okay, so I yanked it off. It doesn't do too bad, guys. There's a little bit of stretch on it, but some yarns that have this same kind of feel would get all wonky, like way more wonky than what this one did. So, you know, again, you can do that little slap method and get it to go back out to its shape. I kind of like it, guys. I kind of like that rustic look. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's really not very scratchy. I thought it would be, but it's not. And I think it would be really warm. I love the idea of using a recycled product too. I love that idea, guys. I really do. And I looked up pricing on it. I think it was on sale when I bought it. I don't know what the normal price is. I think it's around 8 something, maybe $9 a skein, but it's a huge skein. Lots of yardage here, but I think I paid like 6 something. And I looked right now, and Joann's and Michael's both have it for like $6.47, $6.57 on sale. So that's really a good buy if you can get about 3 hats out of that. I think I can based on what the weight of it is and how much it took for this. So that's really a good buy. All right. Oh, and I didn't give you the color. The color it's cider. It's cider. And I love, they have some really little, not really little because they're large, but really likable colors if you like the kind of, what do I want to say, like cottage core-y kind of like pinks and blues. And yeah, I really like it. I think it'd be nice for doing some stuffies too, some stuffed animals. It might be, I will tell you. Okay, let's just get into rating it. And I'll tell you the shocker here. So for softness, it's not super soft. Like the chunky is a little squishier, their chunky weight. I'm probably going to give it a 2. Just because it has that more, it almost has a wool feel to it. But again, I think it's going to make a lovely warm hat for donation. And I think I kind of like it. Okay, so we're doing 2 for softness. For color, I love the colors of that. I know it's just a plain color. I'll do a 4. Because I know it's not anything special, but I do love it. For ease of crankability, guys, this was the Shockaroony. Okay, Shockaroony. It's a 4 weight, and as I kind of felt it as it was going through my hand, and I was, kind of casting on, I realized it's a thinner 4. But because I know it's recycled, I thought it's probably going to be more plasticky, probably not have a lot of give. It went through the machine like a 3 weight, like butter. I didn't have any trouble at all. It was like effortless. I was shocked. Now, could your machine be problematic? It could be. Is it staticky? It has a tendency to want to stick to itself as I was taking it out of the skein. Yes. So you'd have to watch if you got like a lot of static buildup in your machine. I think probably because it's recycled. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think some yarns are more prone to that. But it went through so well. So I'm giving it a 5 for crankability, ease of crankability. And overall loveliness, I'm going to give it, it's right on the cusp between a 3 and a 4. I really do like it. So I'm going to give it a 4, guys. I know the other, like, it doesn't add up, but I don't care. We're going to give it a 4 because I like it. The other thing is, Lion Brand, I love all your yarn, but I'm a sucker. I don't know what it is. I'm a sucker for the colors. I love them. And I know that I shouldn't buy something for the packaging, but I love me some craft paper packaging like this. I love it. I love the look. I love the aesthetic. I think it's great. So yeah, so go get yourself some Lion Brand Sustainable Stitching Respun 100% recycled polyester yarn and give it a try. I honestly don't think you're going to be disappointed. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it did. So hopefully this is helpful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Y'all, come hang out with me on a live sometime. Mondays and Thursdays, noon and 7:30 on Monday, and noon Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays for coffee and chat. If you have any questions, you are welcome to pop in there, ask me questions. You can always shoot me a message. Sometimes I don't see them, so don't think that I'm ignoring you. But again, I want to thank you all for your support, and thanks for watching this. And remember, stay cranky. See ya. Bye.